Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Julie and today I'm going to be showing you how I apply magnetic eyelashes. The ones that I'm wearing right now are the Ardell Double Wispies. I personally absolutely love these and I highly recommend them, but not just to give them a try, but to give them multiple tries. Don't give up too quickly. Just like with regular false eyelashes, there's a learning curve on how to apply them. So don't just give them a try, give them multiple tries and really give them a chance before you decide if they are or are not for you. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so here are the lashes, and as you can see, mine are just kind of floating around at the bottom, but this is what the package looks like. So I store them all clumped together like that. As you can see, I already have mascara on. Any mascara will do. I used L'Oreal Lash Paradise. So in the packaging, you'll see that up here it says upper and down here it says lower. So the ones that go on top of your eyelashes are here. The ones that you're gonna put down underneath your eyelashes are right here. And when you're looking at it for yourself and you hold it this way, it's just going to be right eye, left eye, just like that. And I just realized that those are the double demi wispies and I want to use the double wispies. So the biggest tip that I can give is to really bend the lashes. So here's the top lash, here's the bottom lash. I'm just going to let them magnetize together and then I'm going to take them and I'm going to bend them. And you just kind of want to wiggle them around to just kind of loosen them up, make them more bendy. And I even like to get them in like a straight up circle like this and then gently just kind of push down and make it into like a full out circle. So they look like this. You want to be gentle because you don't want to totally damage them. Usually they get damaged by the glue that you're putting on them. These ones are going to be more damaged by how you have to kind of work them until they're pliable to your eyelid, if that makes any sense. So I get them in a circle like this and I just squish them down, roll them around. It's gonna damage them. They aren't meant to last forever. That is how they're going to get ruined, but that's also how you're gonna be able to wear them. I've wore these lashes, I think like 3 or 4 times already, and they're in great condition, they're doing fine. I'm gonna get more wear out of them, so don't worry too much about that. It'll definitely be worth it in the end. That is honestly the biggest tip that I can give, is just really work the eyelashes until they're bent like a half moon. So here's the before and here's the after. You're gonna want them to be more curved so that they fit your eye better. The other thing is ideally you'd wanna use plastic lash appliers. I don't have any of those right now. I always lose them. I pretty much always use tweezers to apply my lashes. That's not the safest tool, so I don't really recommend it, but the reality is I use my tweezers. Part of the reason that tweezers don't work for these lashes is that they're metal, so they stick to the lashes, and that can be a pain when you're trying to apply them and you pull it away and it sticks to your tweezers instead of your eye. So plastic is really what's best. So now I've pulled them apart and they have the same curvature to them. That's why you want to put them together before you start bending them, because you want them to be bent in the same places in the same way so that when you get them together, they're going to magnetize. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the top eyelash on and we're going to put it in place just like we would regular eyelashes. Okay, so without glue, they're gonna be loose. As you can see, it's just kind of sitting up there. But we're gonna just kind of play around with it, place it down, smoosh it down a little bit. You wanna place it as close to your eyelid as possible, but don't worry if it's not directly against it. It's not gonna stay against your eyelid because there's no glue to keep it there, but just as much as you can is good. Also, I noticed that if I look around and move my eye around too much, I'll lose the placement that I have. So when you put the first one on, you want to really limit the movement of your eye. So the other thing is that you have to make sure that they're not too far out, because if your lash is further out than your eye ends, you know, if it extends the line of your eye, it's going to extend it downward and it's actually going to make your eye look droopy. So you want to make sure that where the lash ends is where your lash line ends. You don't want to put it too far past the outer corner of your eye. That makes it also really important that the lash isn't too long for the length of your eye, because if it is, then the inner corner is going to be poking you, and that's going to be very uncomfortable and not wearable at the end of the day. So if these are too long for your eyelid, you can try trimming them, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend that. I would just get a different lash and see if that fits your eye better. Now this is the scary part. You're gonna have to put on the second eyelash, and you're gonna have to put it directly under your eyelashes, which means you're gonna get it kind of close to your eyeball, which is a little frightening at first, but it's really not that big of a deal. It's not gonna touch your eyeball if you're careful. And it's gonna magnetize to the upper lashes pretty quickly as soon as it gets down there. I find that this is a really, really important part, because if I go too slow, it's gonna pull this lash outward, and then they're gonna be clung to the tips of my eyelashes instead of closer to the base of my eyelashes. So I want to go in somewhat quickly if possible. This is gonna take some practice, but it's possible, and I'm gonna do one corner at a time. So I'm gonna start with the inner corner, like so. And then I'm gonna go to the outer corner. And as you can see, they've magnetized on the end of my eye, but not so much up here. So now I'm just gonna push them downward a little bit, kind of smush them down, and now they're magnetizing to each other above and below my eyelashes. And so now the eyelash is on. It's on there really solid, and it looks like this. So here is the before and after the lash, and it's on there solid, it's not going anywhere, and I'm pretty happy with that application. I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to get it on the first time on camera, but that was my first try. Another thing to keep in mind is that I'm gonna look down so you can kind of see where the eyelash is. So when I'm looking down, you can see that it's not laying right up against my eyelid like regular eyelashes do. It's actually clinging onto my eyelashes themselves. So when you look down, it's not going to be that perfect lash line that you would get when you're wearing regular eyelashes. That was a little bit frustrating to me at first, but it's okay, because most of the time you're not looking down like that. And as you can see, they don't look unnatural. Well, the length and volume I have looks unnatural, but they don't look unnatural on the eye, like they're just hanging out in outer space over here. Sometimes when you're putting on false eyelashes, especially early on, it's smart to always use eyeliner underneath as a base, because it helps hide the lash band. If they're not perfectly right up against where your lash line is, it hides that. But with these, you don't have to worry about that. I think that they look great with or without eyeliner. So let's do the second eye. So I'm going in with my left hand, so I'm not going to use the tweezers for the bottom lashes. I'm just going to put them down there. I'm just going to kind of smush them together. Thought I was going to need a second try for those, but they're working out. They worked it out. And now both eyelashes are on, and you can see what a difference they make for my face. I feel like lashes just transform your whole look. So that's everything. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that if you've been wanting to try the magnet eyelashes, that you'll give the Ardell ones a try. I can't speak for other ones because I haven't tried them, but I know these ones are great and I highly recommend them. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell to know whenever I post a new video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.